Vanilla baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no killer baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby.
Welcome back, y'all. It's Twin in Them Basement Podcast. Y'all missed us last week. If y'all didn't see our live stream on Facebook, we here again to drop y'all a banger with this
A
podcast.
banger.
A banger. So y'all get in tune. So like I always do, I'm Tara, just Tara, call me what you will.
And I'm Shayna. And I'm Shayna the Jerk. Just call me Shayna or Shayna the Jerk. Either or. It's fine.
Let's get into it then. Stupid. But anyway, let's start the podcast because we all know we got some updates about some games that's coming out. And Shayna gonna let y'all know what's new and true in the gaming community.
So, first we talk about Call of Duty dropping their new Battle Royale map, Resurgence in Big Map, like Battle Royale. But that's like the one part. So they gave us that Wednesday. They gave it to us. We had it on Wednesday, Thursday, and I believe, Wednesday and Thursday, right? So we had it for 2 days. You know, everybody liking the movement of Modern Warfare 3 and everything like that. And playing big map and not multiplayer, just with the movement and stuff. But then Friday came and they surprised us all with having putting Vondel and Ashika back on Modern Warfare 3. So with that being said, I was so excited because I've been playing Vondel. Vondel became one of my favorite maps. I used to play Ashika. Ashika used to be my favorite map between Vondel and Ashika used to be my homegirl. But then Vondel started whispering in my ear and stuff and been like,
not Vondel.
Vondel was whispering sweet nothings. He wanted to take me to the mall all the time. And me and Vondel just became like an item. You know what I'm saying? So Vondel used to be my favorite, it's my favorite map right now. And then they put Modern Warfare 3 with it. And then the guns, the weapons are I like them. I don't know if I like the feeling of how the weapons shoot now, rather than how Modern Warfare 2 was. But it's just different now with shooting it. I feel like it's harder to kill people. It takes a little bit more time to kill people on this new map and stuff.
You know, the shooting mechanics and the auto mechanics that they got out of this Modern Warfare 3, it reminds me of just the first Modern Warfare. And they try to switch it up in Modern Warfare 2 when nobody really feeling the mechanics. So I believe they went back to it. Because them guns just remind me of Modern Warfare guns.
Yeah.
The slide cancel, you got the
movement.
TTK rate is reminding me of Modern Warfare. So I think they took it back home. It was like, if it ain't broke, let's not fix it.
But other than that, me being surprised on Friday, then bringing back Ashika and Vondel, I was also surprised that they announced that. I mean, they had already announced that Rebirth Island and Fortress Keep was coming back, but they just dropped late next year. They will be dropping Verdansk again. So everybody that that switched and left Call of Duty, went to Apex, went to Fortnite. I really think they're gonna be coming back once Verdansk come to play, because that was the first Call of Duty Battle Royale map.
Yep.
And I think
that's true.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know when Apex started and I don't know when Fortnite started, or if it might have been around the same time, but Verdansk is something that no one ever
used to call it Verstank.
I used to call it Verstank. I used to call it Verstank when I started playing when
You
I
gonna be
start
able to wear
playing.
your Verdance shirt again.
Yeah, I have a Verdance.
Okay, now that we talked about the games, let's talk about one of them trending topics. Hit the sound bite, Shayna. Talking about Jeannie Mai and Jeezy. So you know they've been back and forth going through this custody battle, divorce, trying to get things together through this divorce, right? So now Jeannie Mai is allegedly saying that Jeezy was cheating on her through the marriage. Like, so so let's back it up. So she found out that she was getting divorced like everybody else found out. Jeezy didn't talk to her, didn't tell her nothing about it. He was like, I'm put this out there, do what you will with it, basically. So when she found this all out, I guess she was shocked. Everybody comes up with she got all these different emotions. So things are getting, evolving itself. And now she alleging that Jeezy cheating on her, that he did cheat on her, and she's using that as leverage to keep their daughter away from him. Which I don't think is right, but like whatever the parents got going on, that's what it is. But I feel like an innocent child shouldn't be put in between it. Whether he cheated or he didn't cheat.
Yeah.
Didn't cheat.
She
still deserves a father. At the end of the day,
do you think she's like a little bit bitter since he didn't say nothing? He didn't like even tell her, discuss that he was going to file for a divorce, and then now she's keeping a child because the child don't have anything to do with the way that each other was treating each other. Like if he cheated on you, what it got to do with his daughter, like you said. So I don't know. She might be a little bitter. That
I think she trying to hurt him just as bad as he hurt her.
She hurting the baby too.
But she not putting the baby's thoughts into consideration because maybe she felt like baby's small. She's not gonna remember none of this stuff that's going on. Let me hurt him like he hurt me, and try to keep the daughter away. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right for anybody to keep a child away from their father, especially if the father is not doing any like harm to him.
Yeah, physically or mental harm to child.
Yeah. Adult stuff. Kids don't understand adult stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So let's not bring the child into it. Like, if you gotta go to court, go to court to figure out what y'all gonna do during this divorce. But as far as like, no, you can't see the daughter because you embarrassed me online.
That water was good.
Was it water?
Yeah, it's water.
Because the way you said, whew.
It's water.
Yeah, tequila looked like that too.
No, I don't need no ice on tequila. This water. And I wouldn't been drinking it like that. Anyway. Yeah, mm-hmm.
So that's that.
And that's that. That's that on that. Yeah. Do you know who I want to talk about? You know who I want to talk about? I want to talk about Tamar and her kaboom thing. JR.
So they got some stuff stirring up.
They having everybody in a business.
They got some drama. Yeah, they putting everybody in.
It seems a little too much for the internet.
Mm-hmm.
But so what I'm talking about is Tamar. She had met a fiance on this reality TV show. His name is JR. He attorney in Atlanta, and he of the Palm Color Society. And she
not the Palm Color Society.
Yes. So they was together, got engaged and everything. They was all happy and all and whatnot. So they end up getting like splitting up, breaking up. Don't know why. Like it really wasn't stated why, but they had ended up breaking up. But then later on, so when they broke up, he put out a statement saying like, yeah, we broke up, blah blah blah, or whatever.
We need healing. It's my time to heal. It's her time to heal.
Yeah.
No ill feelings. It's just we couldn't. We couldn't heal together.
Yeah. It was a breakup. It wasn't nothing extra that they had put out or whatever. So he ended up. I don't know if y'all watch Love and Hip Hop, but the girl, what was her name? Tommy. Y'all know she always in trouble. We talked about this on last podcast. Not the last one, the one before that. She always getting in some trouble, like with the law. They be saying she on drugs and stuff, and blah blah blah. She try to rap. So he got caught. We said all this before. He got caught. Well, he didn't get caught. A picture was taken of him and Tommy at a basketball game. Blah blah blah. So maybe
hold on, cause let's recollect. Because when I brought this up, you was like, oh, he's an attorney.
Yeah.
He goes out with his friends, you know, his clients all the time. It could have been platonic. What I say? No, they was being mad. Tommy was being messy, knowing he just broke up with Tamar, and then all this stuff happening with Chrisean, and Chrisean and Tommy is in cahoots. So she felt like she killed two birds in one stone. She can ride for her homegirl Chrisean, and then she can make Tamar look like a fool.
Okay. All right, she can't make Tamar look like a fool because they was broken up, so that can't happen. But anyway, okay. So yes, Tara has a point. She did come up with that conclusion before. But let me finish.
Roll the clip.
But let me finish.
Go ahead, finish.
I'll let you finish, but I got something to say. Anyway, so Tamar and JR end up getting back together, and she was on tour. She was on the stage saying, y'all think somebody can hurt my, y'all know how Tamar, y'all think somebody can hurt my feelings? We was broken up. He was single man. He could have did whatever he wanted to do, just like I can do whatever I want to do. And we stand on that or whatever that what had happened. So she wasn't mad at him but then at the part she said, what she say to her? Something about hold on.
If he want,
wait. Let me see, because you ain't gonna say it right.
I am gonna say it right. Basically, she said if he wanted to take the crackhead out for a little basketball game, it was free game because we wasn't together. Soft. I can't get mad at him, and he can't get mad at me for the things we do when we separate.
Let me see. But that wasn't those was not the exact words.
Those wasn't her exact words, but to sum it up,
what she had said.
What she had said.
And her exact words were. What she had said is.
And I know y'all lying. If y'all thought I was gonna let my man go because he took some crackhead to a basketball game, while we was broke up.
Exactly.
But she said it like that. But
like that. And I mean that is true. If they broken up, like who is she to say, oh, don't take so and so out, don't be in public with so and so. We broken up. We don't have intentions on getting back together. So what you do with the next person is what you do. And what I do with the next person is what I do. We could have, at the same time, she seen Tommy and JR together. She could have been on the family event with Vince. JR, was he gonna say anything about it? No, they was broken up. So I'm with Tamar on that. I'm with Tamar on that.
But she must know. She must know.
Messy on JR part because like.
But he said he should never had did that. He should never had took the crackhead ass girl out or whatever. So that was, he said. I mean, he understood what he did wrong. He said he was wrong. He should never did that, and not being in the public eye and thinking that this girl is embarrassing the woman of his dreams, which she couldn't have. But
listen, after that, Tommy tried to pull out receipts. So the first time we seen JR and Tamar back together was at a Saints game, football game. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
And Tamar stated when he asked her to go to the football game, they had no intentions on getting back together. They was going as friends, exes, whatever. They was going. They had no affiliation of being in a relationship. She said they didn't get into the relationship until the end of the night. So I figured they had a good time. They maybe had some drinks or whatever. They had conversation, and it built up to.
And they start making out.
They built up to the somewhat. It's like, we having a good time. I miss us being together. How about we try it out again? And that's that on that. And then Tommy come back with receipts showing DMs of JR asking her to that same football game, saying, I'm gonna be in this was on the DM. I'm gonna be in town for these amount of days. I'm going to the I have a prior engagement at the Saints game. You welcome to join if you free. Basically. That's what, and then she was going back and forth. So I'm so happy for you. You healing and blah blah blah. And what time is the game? And that was the end of the DMs. So what in my eyes was like, how you asking Tommy, if this is all true, how you asking Tommy to the same football game? She maybe she didn't end up making it. We don't know the details after it, because she could have been like, you know what? I'm bringing Tamar.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about the invite. I'm gonna go with Tamar. That's what it is. We don't know if that was the conversation, but the fact that she brought these DMs up and then turn around, you see Tamar and JR at that same game that he invited her, makes it look so much messy than it could have been. So I was like,
Don't mess with.
Know if it's a real relationship at this point, or it's a publicity stunt.
No, because ain't nobody, no grown ass woman finna go sit there and go back and forth with no man, or not in public anyway. Like, that's for them youngins.
But you know what? I did always, when they first got in a relationship, looking at the reality show, and then they had their own like, it's called Black and White. Everything Black and White. They have podcasts on YouTube.
I can see if they podcast, but I can see if they podcast was like huge and big, and they just need like a little push. They would have did that for like breakup, so she can explain what happened. They ain't do none of that, so that didn't benefit her.
Well, no, she did one of her streams. She did a live stream, said she was gonna talk about more of the dynamics of their relationship, how they got back together in one of her live events. I don't know if it was gonna be on her podcast.
Yeah, but who wanna know why they got back together? Everybody wanna know why y'all broke up.
But you know what? Tamar said, she was on her live stream. She's like, I take accountability of why it ended.
Yeah, she said it was her. Yeah, she said it was her fault.
She said, I'm not taking blame. She taking accountability
for her part.
Maybe she did some things wrong. Maybe she overreacted in some aspects of the relationship, but she know that she played a part in the reason they was broken up. And also JR, he also took accountability that he did things to her outside of not outside, but after they broke up. He did things purposely to make Tamar hurt the way Tamar made him hurt. So all in all, I did like them as a couple in the beginning, and I think I still do like them, and they cute. They seem like they fit. I think Tommy just adding that little extra little baggage that they probably don't even need.
She probably just went out with him for like publicity too. So boo-hoo. Nobody cares about Tommy. She ain't doing shit, and other than being on somebody's arm, don't even want her. So that's about it. That's that.
Well, on to the next. So let's talk about Dwight Howard and his. I know we talked about him before when he had all these allegations. He was sleeping with men, and then one of the men all that. We talked about it in the previous podcast.
He's like getting on my nerves.
His son's mother, which she was also on reality TV, The Basketball Wives, Royce Reed. And I believe she was a cheerleader in her past of NBA.
For the Magic.
I think that's how they kind of met. And then they had a child together and all these things. So when all this coming out, have you heard about like the allegations she was?
Yeah, it was a long time ago, because I think he had filed something on her or whatever. So
yeah, it was like during COVID, like they were having this big debacle during COVID, and before she said she couldn't talk about it much because it was some lawsuits around. They said they're gonna just make her life a living hell if she even bring it back up. But at this point, she said she don't care. Everybody else talking about it. She said she might even met the girl. I don't know if she a cross dresser or her pronouns is she and her. But the one that the girlfriend of Dwight Howard, I forgot her name. What was it, Missy or Mick? It was something like that.
Oh yeah, the one that was in the hotel, right?
Yeah, not the man that alleged that it was sexual assault, but the one. That
yeah, but his actual
with the kitten heels and in the wig.
Yeah,
she said she might have met him because all during COVID, she's thinking that nobody's supposed to be at the house. Their son is in the house with him. She, at the point, I think in time, she was living in the guest house. So she was coming back and forth. She wasn't in the house with them. She said they was having sex brothels.
Who wasn't in the house with them?
Royce.
Oh, she was living in the guest house.
She was living in the guest house. The son, he went back and forth from the guest house to the main house. He had his own, like, room and everything like that. But she was like, in COVID, when everybody supposed to be isolated, everybody supposed to be quarantined, Dwight Howard was having brothels in his house. And it was her word. She said every pronoun was there. Every pronoun was there.
Lord.
And that's what she said. I may have met the girl. I don't know. It was all types of people there. So she made all these allegations. She's like, they was doing all types of drugs.
Sugar booger.
They had bananas there and nobody was eating them.
They was showing them up their ass.
And then she also she said it was one instance where she came in from the guest house, saw all this stuff going on. She was like, where's my son? Where's my son? Oh, you got all these pronouns in here. Y'all having a party, jumping up, doing drugs, doing this, doing that. And where's my son? She found him upstairs. He looking all distraught and he don't know what's going on. She also said that their son is on like the spectrum, basically.
Yeah.
He's on the spectrum, so sometimes he can't communicate the way she's able to understand. So she had to continue to ask him different questions. And she said it was one instant where he was upstairs. She was asking him, like, what's wrong? What's wrong? He was like, basically, why are all these people in here? And why did my daddy say I couldn't have the banana that was on the table downstairs? I can't get anything to eat. I have to stay up here. A whole
at this point,
a child will go through.
At this point, like, do what you want, but can you leave like the kids and stuff out of it? Like, at this, like, you're not helping anybody. Like, you have a guest house. He could have just went over there. Like, at this point, I don't understand what's the reason of having this whole setup and then your kid upstairs and just like. If this is your business, if this is what you like to do, and you're not harming anybody and it's all consensual, that's on you. But leave the kid out of it. Let them go somewhere else or protect their innocence or do something. Because right now, you just look like a bad person. You already tricking this man. And then now you got your son and stuff in the same house where
this is all during COVID. So everything is resurfacing back.
And it's all alleged too. Because we don't know
everything
lying
is alleged
too.
Everything is alleged, so don't take this and run with it and say, Twin Basement Podcast said that Dwight Howard run the brothel and selling women. No, we're not saying this is all alleged. This is what Royce Reed has stated in her interviews with on different social media platforms.
Yeah.
So we're just restating what she said.
Yeah. So I hope they figure whatever. I hope the truth come out and whoever got harmed from whatever he got going on, he paid for it. I don't care if it's from the dude that's suing him or whatever. If he got legal actions or whatever, but he needs to calm his ass down and keep his ass doing his stuff privately and not for
private island. Do all this stuff.
Right. But anyway.
But anywho, we also want to talk. This is gonna be the last topic of the trending topics, and this one is about
tongue twister, huh?
So, yeah, it is tongue twister. So T.I. So we all know that T.I. and King, his son, had a big falling out because they was at the Falcons game.
He said, "I stand on it. I stand on it. I stand on business.
You already know I
stand on business."
So they had a whole King, which is T.I.'s son. They both had a falling out.
His youngest son.
Game. Yeah, his youngest son had a falling out at the Falcons game because King wanted everybody to know that he didn't grow up in a nice house in the suburbs and got everything he wanted. He was at the grandma's house. He was at grandmama's house in the hood outside.
Tiny Mama or...
if it was Tiny Mama, he was at his grandma's house, whether it was T.I. Mama or Tiny Mama.
He was at his grandmama's house.
And then, and then King, T.I. told him he was only over there because he wanted to suck on this pacifier till he was 12 years old. That's that. But Damani, which is one of
the middle child, the middle son, which he has an older son named Messiah. Wait, so no,
Damani
King gets the second. King gets the second to the youngest because they got one under him.
Yeah, so they got 4 boys. They got Messiah, which is the oldest. Damani is right under him. Then King, and then the youngest boy. I forgot his name. But anyway, Messiah and Damani got the same mother. And Damani went on the interviews to take up for his brother King. He was like, King may have been at the grandma's house, but me and Messiah, we was at our mother's house, and we didn't live in a hood, but we didn't live in a big mansion. Mm-hmm. And he said he didn't feel no type of way about it because, himself, he didn't feel no type of way that he had to go live like maybe in the inner city with his mother and then come on the weekends or however they had it scheduled to his father's house that's in a big mansion, nice neighborhood, got anything he want. He said what he did feel like was that he really felt for his mother because they would come home with new toys, new clothes, basically whatever they want. Mm-hmm. And then they would go home and see their mother probably struggling, maybe not even struggling, but not having all resources that his father had. So he just felt for his mother more than anything else. Like,
right,
I got all this stuff when I go over here, then I come over here and I'm showing you all the new clothes that you can't get us, but I can get this at my father's house.
Right.
So that's a give and take. I don't know, you can't really do nothing about that.
But what did he say? What he was saying about King then? What he say?
He was just he basically maybe King was over there at the grandma's house and he ain't saying it was bad over there. Even King said it. He had a recent interview with T.I. and said, no, we ain't had no roaches or nothing. I was just mad about the situation, but I ain't live like roaching and fasting. I wasn't eating oodles and noodles. I personally wanted to be over there. So I don't know if King and T.I. had a talk before they got on this interview.
Right. They clear it up.
They did come on, King. We didn't have you out here just living however you talking about you stand no business, you from the hood. Boy, you ain't did all that. Only over there because you wanted to suck on a pacifier till you're 12.
Right.
Come on, stop trying to make our family look. You trying to be in the news or something?
I don't think. You know what I think? I don't think he was trying to make them look bad. He wants some street cred so bad.
He do.
He think his music gonna pop off or something like that. But he wants street cred so bad that he's gonna be like, yeah, I lived in the hood. I ain't live in no big house. I know how it is to be struggling. That way he could put in his music and it don't sound like a lie.
But
basically,
you know what? King is going about it the wrong way.
I mean, if he was smart, that would be the way to go. Unless he just stupid and just talking it.
I feel like Damani is taking the right route because Damani, he does music, and his music is pretty good. Like, he giving me the J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar vibe.
Yeah,
like, I would sit back and listen to his music. It's that good. I think he going to the right route of him putting out his own music. He working hard to get it out. I don't see him talk about his father like that much in his music or in the interviews. Like, people know that he T.I. his father, but I feel like he really putting in the work. Himself to be acknowledged.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, King. I just think King Young. He just doing like young boy stuff. He don't know no better.
He don't know no better. Nah, he don't know no better.
I mean, he wasn't the brightest crayon in the box when he was on that show. When he was on that show,
giving them big old teeth in his mouth. They should have been told him about that.
He don't know better.
Live and you learn.
He don't know no better. He seemed like the one. He seemed like the one that don't want to listen to nobody and think he know everything.
I think so. I think you're right about that.
Yeah.
But that what I say, that's that on that.
That's that on that.
That's that on that. He stand on business.
Well, that's it for the Tuning Basement trending topics. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about like something that some of our friends are like questioning, maybe, or not even questioning, but they just want like different aspects of like what makes a man attractive
to you.
To you, I guess, yeah, not overall, but to you.
And I think it's different for men and women. That's why we only gonna speak on
what we know.
What we know, because I feel like men, they tend to it's always about what they see.
Mm-hmm.
Is this girl pretty? She look good in the face. She got big booty. She got flat tummy. She got some titties. Like, that's basically what men look at first before they decide whether this
is they attractive or something. So I'm gonna speak on my current situation, not current situation, but I'm gonna speak on what I found attractive is a person that has a sense of humor. Like, I cannot stand somebody be serious all the time. Want to talk about deep stuff all the time. Like, can we laugh? Can we joke? Can we watch a funny show or a movie or stuff like that? So that type of stuff I look at in that's attractiveness. But before I even talk to them, if you ask me like before what I see and what I'm attracted to, I think some strong legs, some nice arms, a tight back, like that type of stuff, I guess. If that's what you asking me.
Yeah, that's
what I'm asking, like physical. Yeah, physical attraction.
Yeah, or like
he's talking about Tara was talking about pheromones earlier.
No, that's something different. So when I see a man like outside, what attracts me to them? And it be the most simplest thing. Like, for me, it be the most simplest things. Like the face, I feel like the face comes second. But what I look at is like, how do they wear their clothes? Because you can find two men, they can have the same outfit on, but the way this man wear his clothes,
the way that them hang,
and B, wear their clothes could be different.
It's the way they clothes hang on them.
So I'm in a relationship now with my man. And when I see him get ready for work, it's just like the way the jeans sit on his waist, the way he walk the way he walk. It's the type of walk they have, the type of confidence. It just be giving me life when I tell you. It's not. Don't do too much, cause you know.
I know what.
Like, say, Gabe come home with a nice haircut. At that point, like when Crosby come home with a nice haircut, after looking rough for a couple of weeks, I see him come through that door. I got to cross my leg.
Girl. You doing too much. You're doing too much.
I'm telling
you just be on a sexual prowl. You know you're a cougar.
It's different.
You're a cougar.
Well, we only 4 years apart. I'm not a cougar, but I'm telling you that nice line up, shape up, the beard.
Okay, so I can't agree. I can't agree with that. What I'm trying to say is I can't relate to that because Gabe can't have facial hair because he in the army.
Of course.
And then he don't get like shape ups. He either like he don't go to like one of them barbershops. He go to like sports clips and stuff like that.
Okay.
I mean, they might, if he asks for one, I guess they will, but it ain't, it's normally like a fade. That's about it.
I don't know, but I know when my man come home with a haircut.
Okay.
It's my man. And even like when a man works out, like when a man work out, they sweat. If you in a relationship with that man, you might not even find that nasty that he got sweat on. It's the pheromone that comes out of their pores when they work out. It's like a manly man smell. You don't get that?
I do get that, but I don't know how you get that, baby. He don't work out.
Okay, he don't work. That's why I'm saying, like, even if he say Crosby in the house doing something, like he fixing something. And he might be working hard at it. Like I'ma look at him and be like, oh,
I'm talking about the same person.
I'm not lying. I'm telling you when
we talking about the same person. Or we thinking about this. Yeah. I thought it was another Crosby somewhere that you know that I don't know because
not too much because when he be in the house doing his own little thing, he not paying attention to what I'm looking at. Or he not paying attention to me, and I just see him doing stuff. I be like, oh, that's so attractive. Like he just doing something.
He just took out the garbage. Oh my goodness.
No, not like you be trying to. I'm trying to play in my man's face. I'm just saying, like, when he, like, maybe he doing something I don't ask him to do. He just do it because. That's attractive. That turns me on. That's attractive.
Oh, so you're attracted to, like, being surprised, basically.
Not even being surprised, just, like, doing stuff I don't ask you to do.
A surprise.
Like, say he go out and like, oh, I filled your car up.
Oh,
that's
okay.
I'm giving you the ad now at this point. Say he's like, I'm gonna take the girls out for an hour. You go ahead, do what you gonna do. I'm gonna giving you the ad when you come back. Or like, say he's like, I come home, and he has done this a few times, and I got flowers sitting on my desk. At this point, I'm giving you the ad. If these are certain instances, I'm giving you the ad. It's like. It's not even your face anymore. It's the things you do that attracts me to you.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I get it.
Okay, act like you do, because you acting like you don't understand.
I didn't understand what you was talking about, but you explained it, so I get it. What you mean? I get it now. Because you don't play my man.
Right, you know, that's one I don't play about.
But yeah, I don't know. To me, I'm just very like into somebody, like, I don't know, just having their energy is high, like high. No, it's just like being high on life, being happy, like laughing and us entertaining each other, like watching something that's funny or cracking jokes and stuff like that. That's like more attractive to me. Like you telling me a joke and laughing and we laughing together. That's like, I'm like, oh, what they say? What they say? What's the saying? What's say? Well, hold on. Let me see what the saying is real quick.
But and then
If you can wait, I think the saying is, hold on, wait. Let me find it. The saying is, if you can make her
giggle,
if you can make her laugh and giggle, you can make that ass shake and jiggle. Hold on, wait. It's something like that. Wait.
I say it one more time.
Wait, hold on. Let me find it.
Say it one more time.
Nada just did a whole way.
If you could make her laugh and giggle, you could make them cheeks clap and jiggle.
Yeah, if you can make her laugh and giggle, you can make them cheeks clap and jiggle. So that's what it is. Like, that's what's like, I don't know. I understand what you're saying, like doing like little stuff that you asked him like to do. Like Gabe made me breakfast one day and I was like, oh, okay. But it's really like when we can laugh together, that's what gets me like, okay, like you can make me, oh, we did a lot of laughing today. But yeah, that's that. That's what, so y'all make sure y'all put in the comments what y'all find it attractive, like when you're looking at a man or a woman, like because we have men and women watching the stream, so whatever you into, what makes them attractive to you, right. Drop it in the comments.
And also, because I've been in my relationship for a long time, you've been in your relationship for a long time, and I don't know, like, do you still find your spouse just as attractive as you found him when y'all first met? And I'm bringing this up because the last week I was doing laundry, and Crosby was I was like, our laundry room is like on the first floor of our apartment, so I was going downstairs. It was outside. We're going downstairs putting the laundry in, and I'm coming back upstairs, and Crosby is coming back from the store, wherever he was coming from. He was coming back up the store, so he was walking up the stairs, and I'm coming up behind him, and I could see him walking up the stairs. So I was doing laundry. I was on the first floor doing laundry, and he was coming back from the store, whatever. And he was walking up the stairs, and I'm walking out. And he looked back, and then he took a double look back. I was like, yeah, I'm coming upstairs from doing laundry. So we get in that house. He was like, you know what? I didn't even know that was you. So when I saw you at first, I was like, oh, this is some new black girl in the building. He said he saw a double look back. He's like, oh, that's Tara. And I was like, oh, you didn't know that was me? He's like, nah, I just saw the complexion and double back. That was a whole little thing. Cause I was like, so when I'm not around, you be double looking at women.
Look, he said he ain't blind.
That's besides the fact. So then I said, you do that a lot? He's like, yeah, sometimes we be in the store together, and I may be in a different aisle and he in another aisle. He'll see a black person far away. He'll see the physique and
the silhouette,
and be like, who is that? And so he take another look back, and then he say, oh, that's Tara.
Oh, that's just Tara.
Like, oh, so basically you saying I could still pull you if we went together. He's like, it was kind of hard for him to say, but he was like, yeah, you could. So like, that would make me bring, are you like still as attracted to your spouse if y'all been in a relationship 5+ years? Are you still attracted to your spouse?
Well, right now I am, as we speak, like today. Yeah, today I am. Now, 2 weeks ago, he was getting on my motherfucking nerves, and I was like, get your ugly ass away from me. But no, I didn't tell him that, but I'm like thinking in my head, oh, get away from me. Like, but that's just us being married and being around each other for so long. But like today, he was cute. He was real cute. And then yesterday, he was cute. He was cute that day. It's just like sometimes it's just, boy, move.
I feel like that's in every relationship, whether you're married or you're not married. You're going to be unattracted to your spouse a couple of times throughout y'all tenure of y'all relationship. Like, He
Yeah.
gonna do something to get on your nerves, and you're not gonna find him attractive, and not physically. You don't find him attractive.
Like, you just
I don't
like
your attitude. I do
yeah.
not. I love you. I don't like you at this moment.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, if you
And
know, if
Crosby in a heartbeat, like, yeah, of course, I love you, but I can't stand you right now.
exactly. But you know, Michelle and Barack, I'm not trying to compare my relationship to theirs because hey, but you know, Michelle and Barack, you know, she said she wasn't fooling with him for like 10 years when the kids was little. So I mean, if they can get past that little situation, then I feel like anybody can get past. As long as the love is there and the commitment is there, then you're not gonna like your spouse all the time. Like,
you're not.
Especially if you're tired, working, raising kids. It's like at this point, just all of y'all get out of my face, like that type of stuff. But but it is also for you and your spouse. Once y'all can't get in that little rut for too long, because that's you gotta might have to do a little something strange for a little piece of change, so just so y'all can get a spark back or something.
Exactly. And speaking of Obama, and this is when Michelle Obama, this when she was talking, she was speaking with Kelly Rowland, her Wendy Harlow, Beyonce, mother, Tina Knowles. She was talking about how, like you said, she wasn't attracted to her husband for 10 years. She said, people think I was being catty by saying this. It's like there were 10 years where I couldn't stand my husband. And guess what? When it happened, when those kids were little. So that goes to say that if you're in a relationship, kids can kind of alter how you feel about your spouse at a certain moment of time, especially when they're smaller.
But I think it's different because, he was running for president and he probably wasn't even around that much. That's probably what she was really talking about.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes when you're in a relationship, especially when you got kids together, and like as mothers, we can get stressed out a lot just by everyday things, working, take care of the kids, taking care of the household, and making sure your man is like he's satisfied or whatever.
Not just sexually.
Not just sexually. I'm talking about. I'm talking about overall. He's satisfied, like
mentally, spiritually,
as you being his woman or his wife. So I think in a time where like kids are small and this can be a stressful situation, then a man could definitely add to your stress. Because they don't know the feeling of doing this every day.
I mean, they can add. They also can relieve some of your stress too. But it's just life. Everything is not gonna be peachy.
Everything not gonna be roses.
Roses stink. Everything not gonna be peachy.
When you going through stuff. So, but I just think, and to this day, like I still do. Sometimes I do the same thing with Crosby. Like, if I don't notice him, because I definitely got a type, and Crosby is one of my types. I like tall, dark-skinned men.
If I hear that boy name one more time, go ahead.
Crosby. So anyway, if I could say, if I'm not we outside, maybe the mall or something, and I see a glimpse of a tall chocolate man, it may happen to be Crosby, and I'm like, dang, okay.
If I see a Middle Eastern pale man, then I'd be like, damn, gang. Oh no, that's not you. Nah, I'm just joking. But that's our opinion on that. Just make sure y'all haven't already. Make sure y'all leave a comment telling us what's your type. Not even what makes a man or woman attractive to you, and give us some topics for next week. But what you got to say? Close this thing out.
The closest thing I'm just gonna say is that that's that on that.
That's that on that. Listen, if y'all want loadouts, because I do have loadouts that I use right now for Modern Warfare 3, y'all join Discord. We put the link in the description, so we'll have our streaming links in the description, our Discord in the description, all that. Okay.
And if y'all into Call of Duty gaming, GTA roleplay gaming, y'all check us out on our gaming platform. You can find both of us streaming together on Twinnem Gaming on
Get it out.
You can find us together on Twinnem Gaming without the G at the end on Kick, and you can also find Shayna streaming on Kick as well. It's Shayna _ the jerk.
Yep, it'll be down here, so you'll be able to see my name. It'll say at Shayna _ the jerk. Hers will say, this time it'll say Twinnem, or it'll probably just say Tara, but
right. But anyway, that was our podcast of the day. Appreciate everybody that stopped by. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell so y'all know every time that when we post or go live. But
all right.
Next time, y'all.
Bye.
But I always say, stay blessed. Bye.